So for every assignment, there will be the cover which you need to write the lecturer's name. So make sure you know which subject you are taking and who is the lecturer that is teaching you. Okay? So, yeah, okay. These are the topics that we are going to discuss in this course. Please jot it down on the cover of your textbook. All right. So because English is very important for the diploma course, because more than 90% of the course require your English writing skill. Okay. So the first one is we'll talk about study skills. Okay, you can write down study skills on the cover of your textbook. Alright, so these are the study skills. Okay, and the exam will ask you about your opinion on study skills and what are the type of study skills that we can learn. Okay, and the second one is about mind map. How to synthesize a mind map. That means how we can create mind maps and based on the words given. Okay, synthesize means to create, to formulate a mind map. Okay. Okay, and we will move on. Okay, to the third one. Okay, other than study skills and how to synthesize mind map, because this course is about English, right? So there will be a part which we call reading. Okay, because reading is a very crucial part in studying in diploma. Because before you do assignment, you need to do some reading. Okay, do some research in via internet. Okay, or via a lot of books in the library. And then the fourth is summary. Okay, so still remember the time you do summary in SPM? Okay, actually it's a very wide skill. Okay, for this course you need to have the summarizing skill to score in exam. Number 5 is part of speech. Part of speech is like we need to differentiate noun, verb, adjective, adverb. Okay, don't bother, never mind. We will cover it later. You just need to write part of speech. Okay, so we will know different components in English words. And then the last but not least would be active and passive voice. Okay, active and passive voice. Okay, in terms of writing report or writing assignment, we need to use both active and passive voice. Okay, so because most graduates they couldn't master the passive voice, okay, which caused them to lose marks in exam. Okay, because some of the sentences we need to construct is a passive voice. All right. So today we are going to cover until the 1, 2, 3. Okay, the study skills, the mind map, as well as the reading, and then we move on next week. Okay, and a general reminder because our lesson is English, right? So there are 4 components in English. Okay, which is the first one is listening, second one is reading, third one is speaking, and the last one, what else? Listening, speaking, writing, and reading. 4. Okay. So the first 2 lessons we are going to cover is about listening and speaking, and then we move on to reading and writing. Okay. So this is not included in the slide. So you just look at the screen here. Okay. So English is referred as the top 10 languages in the world. Okay, followed by Mandarin. So if we know Mandarin. And then we also know English, right? So we are bilingual. So for bilingual, right? For those who can do bilingual, they are very sought after in the career, okay, in the job. Okay, so and then for information, there are 54 countries using English as their national language. Okay, for our country, what is our national language? Malay, right? So that's why we learn a lot of Malay back in secondary school. And in college, we are focusing on English. So remember, English is very important for you to pass all of your subjects. Okay? If you have mastered good English, don't worry about your exam. I'm sure you can cope with it very easily. Okay? And then, okay, 1 out of 6 people in the world that speak English. Okay? not every country, like for Malaysia, because we are colonized by Britain, we are used to colonized by Britain. That's why we need to take a, do you remember in SPM, we take a 1119 course, which is GCO. That is a recognized exam by English, by Britain, okay? And then in a lot of countries like in Europe, right? Not really most of them could speak good English. Like for people in France, they really hated English because they have the national pride. Okay, because they think that French is the best people in the world, so they doesn't like English. So in France itself, okay, if you speak English, they will be very angry with you. But most other countries in Europe, they speak English. Okay. Okay, and this is very important because when we want to find information, look for information, like by the time you want to do your assignment, right? Normally, what search engine are we going to use? We will use Google, right? So normally we type in Google. What kind of language do we type? English, right? If you type Mandarin, yes, it will come up with a lot of results. But more result will come up if you type in English. Okay? Unlike in China, they don't use Google. What do they use? Baidu, right? Baidu.com. Okay. So more than half of the world's technical and scientific periodicals and research are in English. So make sure when you do assignment, right? Okay. You need to find the keyword in English. Okay. And so let me show you an interesting fact. Actually, Malaysia is not bad. Malaysia is ranked 14th out of 195 countries in terms of English level. Do you believe that? Number 14. So our English is quite good, except for the Manglish, okay? You know the word la, li, lo, okay? If you omit that word, our English is quite good, okay? So have you heard of Manglish? Manglish, Malaysian English. We have Chinglish, Chinese English. We have Singlish, Singapore English, and Malaysian English. Okay. So a lot of people, they are out of the employment. They are not employed by the employer because of their English. Okay. Like in hotel, right? Hotel, like the reception. When you go to somewhere to the hotel, the reception must have a good English. Why? Imagine if you go to you approach the reception and then you ask the receptionist, may I know how much is it to stay for one night in hotel? Very cheap lah, 100 ringgit only lah. Do you feel that is it professional for them to do so? No, right? Okay. So in job interview, other than the certificate itself, like we are now studying in college, right? After you graduate, we have a certificate. But you know what is the most important things other than certificate itself? Actually, it's English. Because for how to prove that you have completed a study in college, other than looking at a certificate itself, is your English level. Okay, because you are trained to have a very good English when you study in college. Okay, so like English, let me show some of the language to you. Like for example, why are you so mean to me? This is a proper English, which means that why you treat me so badly. Okay, but in Malaysia, how do we speak that? We say, hey, why you like that one? This is only understood by Malaysian. Okay, no other country cannot. Why you like that one? What's that? Okay, another one. This isn't the way to do it. Here, let me show you. Okay, you know how do we say? English is very efficient, effective, and very short. Okay, right? Okay, but they also don't know how to do. Easy way to say it right. I'm going to be there. How do you say that? I will die. Short and sweet and precise. Okay, but the proper way is this. Okay, so you need to differentiate Manglish and the proper English. Okay, we can still say this in Malaysia. But when you go to other country, okay, I will meet with other people who speak proper English. Do remember, this is a proper English, okay? And then let me show you another one. Excuse me, could you please lower down your voice? Lower down voice. We have two crazy phrase. Two word crazy phrase. What's that? Yeah. You know that. Okay. This is only used in Malaysia. So if you want to go to other country, right? How do you know whether he or she is a Malaysian? You say "Diam and see who turn back and look at you. That is Malaysian. Okay. Are you crazy? You sort you see. Right? I don't know what is this kind of language. Okay. Sort is it Cantonese or Hokkien? Okay. Hey, why you didn't ask me to count along? 2 words. Hey, Bojo. Okay, short and precise. But remember, don't use this informal kind of language in your assignment, in your presentation. Okay? Okay, and so this is about proper English. Okay? Okay, so let's move on. Please turn your textbook. The page after page 9, I suppose. Okay, just keep turning until you see this picture. Okay, yeah, keep it. Yeah, that's one. Okay, do you see this picture? Okay, so the first topic we are going to cover is study skills. Okay, yeah. By the way, the notes given in the textbook, some of it will come out in the exam, and the front part, right? The front exercise is regarding quiz and retest. Okay, which I will be covered in the coming lessons. Okay. So about study skills, right? Okay, so the first one is what is study skills? Study skills are skills you need to enable you to study and learn efficiently. Okay, so we are going to have a course business maths in the coming course after English course, right? So in order for you to master that, we need to have a good study skills. Okay, like let me test you, test your study skill. By the way, there's something different between secondary school and college. Okay, in secondary school we need to memorize a lot of facts and figures. Okay, like in history we need to memorize the sejarah facts. Okay, and we need to memorize the formulas to apply. But in college itself, okay, in tertiary education, we need to know how to apply it. So we have some session which we have some interaction. Okay, I need you to take part, to participate in it, other than just listening to the lecture itself. Okay, so later I will give you an activity, some activities and some assessments. Okay, for you to take part. All right. So do you know that our brain is divided into 2 sections? Okay, that is left and right. Okay, so what is the difference between left brain and right brain? Left is about logic. Okay, so like science, if you can master science very well, that means your left brain is very well developed. Okay, how about the right brain? What does it mainly account for? Right brain is about imagination, creativity, like music. Okay, like creating music, composing music, like dancing, drawing. Okay, all kind of things that require your creativity is based on right brain. Okay, so let me ask you, do you know which brain do you use most often? Or what kind of, what we call that, we have left brainer and right brainer. Okay, we have left brainer and right brainer. So some people, they are good in using left brain, some people, they are good in using right brain. Okay, do you know which brainer are you? If you don't know, okay, let let us have a assessment. Okay, okay, now please try it. Okay, you have left and right hand, right? Do you know how to differentiate left and right? Yes, because one of my friends, I asked him when he is driving the car, I sit in the passenger seat. I said, hey, I look at the waist, and then I said, hey, turn right, and then he goes left. I said, turn right, why you go left? That's right. Okay, so he doesn't know what is right and what is left. Okay, so please raise up your left hand. Left hand. Let's see. This is left, right? Okay, right hand. Yeah. Okay, good. You see right. You see the word right. R is right hand side. Okay, so remember right hand. Okay, so now try to cross your fingers into cross your fingers together. Yeah, like this. Okay. So now every people, there are different kind of different way of clasping their hand. Okay. So let's see. Your thumb Is it left thumb on the top or the right thumb on top? Everyone is different. Okay? Yeah, left or right? You just take a look. Left or right? Okay. Who got left thumb on top of your fist? Raise your hand. Left. Alright. So you are a left breather. Okay? Next. Who got the right thumb on top of it? Right thumb? Okay. Yeah, so you are a right breather. So which means that if your left thumb is on top of your fist, you are a left brainer, you are good in logical thinking. Okay, your science is better than your arts. Okay, your maths, mathematics, reasoning is better than your creativity. Okay, for those who have your right thumb on top of your fist, you are a very creative person. Okay, you are not good in science. Your logical thinking is a bit off. But what say if I'm not accurate? My left thumb is on top, but my logical thinking is not that good. That means you haven't unleashed the potential in your brain. That means you haven't used your brain yet. Okay? Who got two thumbs on top of it? You're weirdo, okay? No, okay. So let's take a look. How do we, this is about study skill, right? So how should we use it, our brain in studying? Okay, so like, let us have an activity, okay? I prepare a gift for you, if you can manage to beat the challenge, okay? Try to memorize the following words in 15 seconds. 15 seconds. 15, okay? Try that. 1, 2, 3, go. Okay. 2 legs were sitting on 3 legs and holding 1 leg. And then 4 legs appear and stow away 1 leg. So 2 legs raise up 3 legs and then throw it towards 4 legs. Okay, remember the number and the words. Okay? Okay, I'll give you 15 seconds. Counting. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, anyone? Anyone want to try? Don't worry, okay, you are not going to get penalized for answering wrongly. Okay? Remember anyone? Starting from 2 legs. Okay? Anyone? Just try it, never mind, okay? So let's do it together. 2 legs were sitting on, holding,
1 leg,
and then suddenly,
4 legs appear,
and then stow away.
stop 1 leg,
Okay, so 2 legs,
hop 3 legs, and
and throw it to.
4 legs.
Wow, actually you can memorize it. Okay, amazing. Okay, so just now, which brain are you using, left or right? When you are memorizing? It's facts and figures, right? So you are using your left brain. Okay? But this memory doesn't last long. Okay? If I ask you next week, maybe you are going to forget it. Okay? So how can we use our brain equally? We just imagine it into a picture. Like, okay, here's a better way to memorize that. Okay, try to convert each word into picture. Okay, for example, what is 2 legs? Starting from 1 leg first. What is 1 leg? Is a, what do you call that? Drumstick. This is drumstick, not chicken leg. Yeah, because I used to saw students, heard students say, I want to buy a chicken leg. Chicken is like, the chicken leg, okay? 2 legs, what is 2 legs? Is a human, is a guy, okay, 2 legs. So what is 3 legs? Okay, it's a kind of chair with 3 legs. And then what is 4 legs? Animals, is a dog. Okay? So now you are using right brain because we use it to picture the image in our mind. Okay? And then let's do it together again. So now you try to imagine into, convert it into picture. Okay?